put that thing up. I'm gonna start sharing it out too.
All right. So we are getting started here, guys. So I'm just letting everybody come in and stuff. The stream is, the stream looks like it's running very well. You already know it is me and Mr. Different as usual. I'm gonna share it out for you guys so y'all know what time it is, and just tell everybody, share it and let everybody know that we are live streaming. So I appreciate every retweet. We are live right now, talking about the shits. We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Let's see.
But yeah, one of the things that I'm going to do this week, I'm going to start publishing the other stuff that we have done in the past, live podcasts we've done in the past. But I do have a playlist on YouTube, and I am going to put it on Spotify and Apple Music.
Oh, snap.
So, we're gonna start having everybody to have other options to doing other stuff. YouTube has been real crazy lately.
Okay, I gotta figure out what's going on my YouTube. Every time I make a post or a comment or a reply to somebody, it posts like 50 million times.
Damn.
I
noticed that.
What the hell is going on YouTube? I don't know if it's Chrome but hey, y'all see me post 5 different times. Y'all know I didn't mean to.
Right.
And then it took away. Come on.
We know how it be, man. But yeah, check in with me. I'm seeing how everybody's doing. Malachi Thompson, what is going on? Let me hit you with that echo. What is going on, Malachi? Appreciate you for joining in. And we were just getting started, and we're just making sure everything is good. So I'm turning the echo off, guys, so don't worry about it.
That's a staple, man. That's a signature.
Word.
You know what time it is when you hit the echo.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about it. I know a lot of people have been avoiding it. Sonic State talked about it a little bit. They was talking about the OP-1 price hikes and stuff like that. So that is today's topic. But we're just allowing people to come in and get everything going. I'm gonna go to Cam 2 here, which has the homie on here, which is Mr. Different. Shout out to Mr. Different.
What's good? My baby shirt on, my baby tee on right now.
Baby T, oh, Schmedium gang.
Hey, Schmedium, man. Try to get my buff on. Everybody saying I'm fat, so I got a little buff sometimes.
Schmedium gang.
Yeah, that's what I need to do.
But what is going on, Mr. Irrelevant? What is going on, my guy? But yeah, so I got a little bit of. I didn't check my audio settings 100%, so I hope I ain't coming in too hot. Let me turn down the iPad a little bit.
Find out.
But yeah, we got a lot to discuss here. I am going to go ahead and do what I do best, and you already know what it is, guys. I'm going to hit y'all with that podcast intro, and it's probably going to allow me, probably not. I don't know. My laptop's been tripping lately. Let's go. All right, we are back here. Hopefully the stream isn't choppy. I should have asked that beforehand before I hit that intro. You never know, but it's been all right.
Straight to me.
It was looking good.
I want that beat though. I want that beat though.
That was a collaboration with Ocean View, so.
Out, man.
Yeah, Ocean View went in on that beat.
What's that least price?
Oh, it's on oceanview.com.
Hey,
you might want to check it out first. I don't even know, but I'm pretty sure it's for the high.
Hey, shoot. I'll pay for this game.
Right. Yeah, that's one thing I was going to talk about. I should do that in a podcast, just talk about like beat selling and stuff like that. I usually try to avoid like stuff like that everybody talks about, but this is a producer channel and everybody, can get into the whole producer discussion thing. And I think it would help out, especially my old gray haired ass, we have a good opinion on something. But,
yeah, I mean, people keep asking me about it too. So, I mean, it'd be good to talk about, like actually sit down and talk about it with somebody, another producer.
Right, right, right.
See what everybody else think as well. Because I like to talk about. I mean, my views on beat selling is a little bit different from everybody else's, but I mean, everybody had their own views on it. So I mean,
Tell me about it.
boy.
Yeah, you know, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. That is what they say, right?
Some are shittier than others.
Good point.
Hey.
Good point. So we do have a poll here, and I'm gonna pull that joint up here, and I'm gonna make sure that my browser is 100% before I pull up anything. But I have the poll here. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh because I let it go, and then everybody can vote on it. So even if you're not subscribed to the channel, you can vote, of course, and share your opinion. And right now we have 16 votes on it, and it goes like a little something like this here, and it says, Teenage Engineering raised the price of the OP-1 after claiming the prices on eBay, I can't even read my own text, were too high, quote unquote. Should we cancel them, and why? So 16 votes, so we have 94% yes, and then we have 6% no. And yeah, that's very interesting. Hopefully everybody will drop their knowledge in there, and we have low cuts already that said it was too damn high to begin with. The fuck.
I think for the price it was like when it first was like $800 when it came out. Like right,
about $850 was the asking price.
Yeah, that's it. I think for what it does, that's a great price. If you look at what it is and what it does, I think $850 is perfect. Well, I can say perfect, but it's a good price to start off with.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like I said, them eBay prices $2,000, $3,000, $3,000.
Yeah, because it was discontinued.
Exactly. I mean, it makes sense though. Cause I mean, if something's not coming back out, they're not gonna reissue something. The price has got to get jacked up. That's like trying to get an old like a Jupiter 8 or some old synthesizer that's never gonna come back. In its real form. Yeah, of course you're gonna be spending about $10,000 for something like that. It's a legendary synth, but I can understand that. But yeah, them trying to jack the price. They're not like what 1,400. You said 1,200, 1,400.
Yeah,
that's come on, man. Come on, TJ. Yeah, they'll make more money and more sales by selling for the same price it was.
Yeah, absolutely. And just to show that I'm not just making stuff up, and that there is some validity to what I'm saying. There are a couple of posts here. I'm using Music Radar as my source, and they was talking about now is not the time to buy the OP-1. This is the like a little timeline here. Again, they were discontinuing the OP-1 at one time, and then there was a lot of selective outrage, as people like to say these days, is what the hipsters say, right? And they responded by posting something on IG, which I didn't pull up their IG or anything like that, but I do follow them on IG. And they was talking about don't buy these, just because we said they're discontinued, blah blah blah, and everybody was, just had their little outrage about it. And they said Teenage Engineering has taken the unusual step of reassuring the public that the OP-1, its first and enduringly popular portable synth, isn't dead. Rumors had started to circulate that there are no more of the devices will be made. Am I reading? The leaning to the price rocketing on the secondhand market, of course, eBay being a secondhand market. And, that's when Teenage Engineering chimed in for that. So, fast forward the story, then Music Radar chimes in with this one right here, which is posted 4 days ago, and this is why Teenage Engineering's OP-1 it just got a huge price hike. And let's see, what they was talking about here. Teenage Engineering has made a statement regarding the rather large price increase of the OP-1 synth. Last year, Stockholm-based firm announced that the OP-1 wasn't dead, just taking a production hiatus. And I probably said that wrong. This was off the back of the eBay listings of the secondhand OP-1s going for, oh my God, 8,000 and 600. Whoa, or 8,600. I should have said it like that. But fast forward Valentine's Day, and then Teenage Engineering broke many hearts with the announcement canceling all the pre-orders, and that was the other story I was gonna jump on. Cancel all the pre-orders of the 170 and the 16 pocket operator modular instruments. However, it wasn't all bad news as they reconfirmed that they were back in stock with the OP-1, which I'm just, I don't know what you call it, but I'm just reading now off the top. However, Teenage Engineering maybe didn't want to shout out too loudly about the fact that the price of the OP-1 has gone up by 50%. Whoa, so damn, it was that much of a price hike? So the end all be all of this, because I'm not gonna read all of it, it is now for $12.99, which is $1,299, which is pretty healthy for something that has pretty primitive technology, but it's really dope.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. For that price, I don't. It's something I wanted. I wanted one after seeing everybody have one. I was like, that actually looked like something fun to play with, learn, and actually make some serious content with, and
Right.
music and stuff like that. But then it's like, but $800. I said, even though that was for most people, that's a lot in my opinion.
That was a good lot. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. Like I said, most of y'all don't want to pay $20 for FL Studio. But I better stop.
They definitely didn't want. They didn't want.
Yeah.
They definitely weren't gonna buy that. No.
Exactly. And even I was like, yeah,
no quantize, no piano roll. Hell no.
But after seeing it in action, like, that could be something, especially if you're like, one of the people who like do the sample based stuff and put your own sounds in there and mess around with stuff. I think it was pretty dope. But now $1,200 for that thing better have an interface in it, a bigger screen, goddamn, better keys.
that's not too far off. For $12.99, that's what? That's $1,300 rounded up. So for extra $200, you can get the Kai Force, which does considerably more.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh damn, that's crazy. So for 200, yeah, for 200, 250 more, yeah, that's
talk about shooting yourself.
if you get by OP-1 now and then the Force is right there, I don't. You might well just get the Force. Yeah, still like to try myself, but but damn, that's crazy.
For what it was and for the novelty of it, and somebody that own one, because I know I don't want people that just don't know me or anything like that to think that I'm attacking this company just wholeheartedly. I do have like the second generation of the pocket operators, and I have the third generation, which means that I have the KO, I can't even speak. And then what is the other one? A tonic,
yeah.
Yeah, so I have those, and the price on those went up considerably, because the other ones were $59 from the second generation. The third generation, which is the one that's the most recent, they went up to $89. Considered that they were pretty damn dope.
Yeah, I'm actually looking into getting the KO myself, but even at $89 for what it does, it's pretty good deal in my opinion. But still
pocket sampler.
Yeah, you put in your pocket.
You can't put FL Studio in your pocket and sample the world and make a beat out of it.
They probably crash more than you can tell. Then
damn, you really doing it?
I'm mad because I was making a beat for a video and it blew screen. Like, God damn it, FL. I said, wow, you've been doing so good, man. It's mad because I was using other software. It's like, oh, you back? You're back. Gotcha.
Right.
I might need to do the new update they got. I might need to check out the new update they got. They got a new update coming out.
Shout out to the people that just joined in. I see Flagrant and Sundays, and then Molly G. Low Cuts has joined the chat. He hasn't left the chat yet. And Joe Bond. What is going on? Finito Sose, what is good? But yeah, like that's a lot of money, man. Like, just for real, like there's no, like, going back to the article itself, looking at this price, it's $12.99. It's basically $1,300.
You could buy a laptop, an interface, and some headphones for that price.
Right. That's not enticing people to get into the whole hardware world, no matter how portable this is, and very convenient and challenging, because like it or not, the OP-1 is very limited to the things you could do. That's the charm of it. The charm of the OP-1, having 4 tracks, so you have to really bring the thunder. It teaches you about simplicity and arrangement, and things that where you could take into your DAW and learn and do whatever and have a gorgeous record song or whatever you're trying to do with the OP-1. So sampling, Pretty
I feel
dope.
like I feel like something like that would really challenge you as a beat maker. Like it really would challenge you. You're like, okay, no, we're so used to infinite tracks, infinite piano, all the sounds in the world. Take all that and strip it away and give you just the bare minimum. Bare minimum. What can you come up with? I think that would really challenge you as a beat maker. That's why I was looking at because
Absolutely.
I'm always looking at for a challenge, and I thought that would be perfect for me. You know, for like $800, I could do that. You know, cool, perfect. It'll challenge me. It'll make me, maybe I'll get better, and maybe it'll make my, you know, in the DAW workflow a little bit better, or make me think differently than I mean, not better, but differently. Anything that makes you think differently, I like. But now, I mean, $1,200. I mean, I can't get behind that. Like, you can buy too much. You can buy multiple cents for that price. Multiple
Right.
cents. You can buy. I can get my dang my chord. Goddamn, I can't think the mini log. I get a mini log. I get like two. I get the goddamn the what's the modular chord, the drum. I mean, I get all them for under that price. So why would I spend, you know, and just boom, be good and have, you know, way more flavors like that. So it's just, I don't know. It's just not a good selling point for me,
Right.
in my
And,
opinion.
and for those who are just joining in, I have a poll up. So, you know, it's Teenage Engineering raising the price for the OP-1. This is part of my community tab. This is what I like to do. You know, just a few update of it. Damn, I can't talk.
Likewise.
But the price of the OP-1 is claimed. Oh, you know, the price of OP-1 just went up, and you know they were claiming that it was too high beforehand and whatnot. And you know, just quick summary is the fact that they said it was too much for you to buy it for $8,000. You know, for the price hike because of the discontinuation of it. You know, because they're trying to focus on the OPZ, which really didn't catch my eye at all. I really like it. I really like the concept because you could do a lot of like visual stuff, and I'm a visual type guy. Obviously, if you're on YouTube, you want a visual presentation to go with your music production. Same minimalism, chord progressions, sounds ain't lit really, but you know, I kind of like the video gaming sounds. It's like a combination of pocket operators all in one, and then I believe you can put in samples. I'm not really sure. I just seen my dog Accurate Beats with it, and he wasn't impressed with it. And I don't think he has it anymore.
I mean, when he showed the preview of it, like back in NAMM of what, like damn
Oh
2017, I
my
think it was.
God, it took them forever to
Yeah,
put it out.
it was like 2017, end of 16, beginning of when's one of them names? It's old. I was just like, nah, this it might not be. I said I did like I watched
Cuckoo.
Cuckoo. I saw him do. I
Oh,
was
I
like,
loved
okay,
his live performance.
yeah,
It was wonderful.
yeah, I love what he does with it. But at the same time, still was like, nah, it don't sell me. I mean, I think that really what sold me for the OP-1 was watching. I don't know if you watch Means Recording.
Yeah. He was
Yeah,
one of
yeah. I
I
mean,
was an early subscriber when he had like 1,000
yeah,
subscribers, and I was at like what 10,000 subs then, and
yeah,
then out of nowhere, boom! Like he
yeah.
he got like
When I,
100,000 subs, but it's well deserved for the quality of his
yeah,
content.
the editing.
It's well deserved.
Yeah, I think his job is actually some video company too. He was working for some video company doing editing, so of course, you know, it translate. But yeah, that kind of got me interested in the OP-1. But yeah, that the OPZ, I was like, nah. But now back to the modular thing we were talking about. You said they're canceling pre-orders on that, right?
Okay, yeah. I
Yeah.
got that story pulled up here. I'm gonna go over here and
Like,
pull that up.
that got me pissed because I was really looking forward to getting one of them. Like I saw that I about, you know, fucking jizzed all over the damn computer. I saw that shit. I was like, oh shit. A
Very
portable,
very good presentation at
yeah.
NAMM, by the way, too.
Oh yeah, a portable modular system. I mean, that's I mean, that's a win-win for anybody. Even if you don't like modular gear, that's still something to look into. Like it's like it's a nice,
Accessibility, yeah.
yeah. It's like, oh shit, because modular gear, we all know one piece of modular gear can go anywhere from 500
100.
to 1,000 or more. Like, you know, I say some pieces of gear that ain't a little bitty mixers and stuff that kind of like $500. So it's like, eh.
Yeah. So the story behind this, and this is the same source, musicradar.com. I guess I'll post this in the chat so you guys can, see what you want to see. But so I'm gonna cover this right here. Of course, I'm gonna paraphrase. That is the word I was looking for earlier. Of course, I didn't. But anyways, he says manufacturing halted for now, and this is on the 170 pocket modulator modular synth. And it's a Teenage Engineering has canceled orders on both the new 170 modular and the 16 keyboard sequencer. So those are the cheaper ones, while the one that was sold out prior hand, the yellow one, is the $500 one. So you know, the fish smell is in the air. They're starting to stink. I know Simon the Magpie, which is a friend of mine, which again, he's surpassed me on views, but again, he's puts in a lot of work too. So I can vouch for that guy, and I love his content. But he was like, it appears Stockholm-based company has experienced issues with manufacturing. As such, decided to halt production altogether. For those who had already pre-ordered, full refunds have been promised. So that's really good. So it's not like they're trying to hustle at everybody. So I'm just putting clarification out there and put the word out there. But however, it's not all bad news unless you're desperately wanting yours to arrive, as Teenage Engineering will be offering a 10% discount on the larger 400 series.
Come on, bro.
Okay, that's whatever. But those affected by it, for those affected, and you'll be at front of the queue as soon as they are made available. Damn, my reading again. There is no word for how long it will take on the 170 and the 16 models to return in production, so keep your eyes peeled on the Teenage Engineering website. So let's go ahead and visit that website real quick. And we'll, you know, since we're talking about these guys or whatnot, OP-1 right there, it was re-announced on Valentine's Day. So love, true love never dies. That was the whole theme there. So let's go to products here. Hopefully I'm not killing my bandwidth. I know how that should be. And then my son's Fortnite in it, of course. But I saw their speakers and stuff. I just wasn't moved by it. But let's see. Maybe there's a quicker way to get to it. I'll just go to store.
These don't. Yeah, go to store. I'm on it too.
Ooh, look at that. Ooh, $12.99. Hell no.
You hit product. After you hit product, and you can select to be the first one.
Right. And, you know, the Pocket Operator modular system is going for $400. Still a good deal at the end of the day, because when you buy modular, you got to buy the case. You got to buy the actual system itself, like the different oscillators. Then you got to buy the VCA, which is the amplifier. Whoa, boy. Somebody that talks about synthesis all the time. I almost forgot. And then you got to buy a VCF, which is the filter. Then you got to buy the sequencer so you can get different kinds of B-boops. And, you know, you got to, I already said the case.
He said B-boops, I like that.
Yeah, that's just a modular thing here. But, yeah, I'm just checking the chat and see. So people are asking me about the M32 keyboard by Native Instruments. I can't think of anything that they didn't send me. That's the way I look at it. I love Native Instruments for day one, but they obviously have people. They send it to people that don't really keyboard.
We know how to go. And I mean, my thing is, MIDI,
we're not gonna go there today.
Yeah, MIDI keyboards don't really. They had to do like a lot to surprise me. Like I saw it, I was like, I mean, another MIDI keyboard. Okay, cool. I mean, it has to really. I don't know. I want to see more of the MIDI keyboards nowadays.
Well, I think the thing about the M32, and while we're sort of off topic, but whatever, we'll just keep it 1,000. The thing is about the Native Instruments keyboards is definitely the NKS format. You know, you'll be able to pull up all their native stuff. You know, right. No pun intended. Fuck it. And then you're also able to use it for chord progressions and all that. But I remember earlier, and I think they have updated to where not only you don't have to run machine or control or whatever just to get the access to the chord progressions and whatnot. And then I remember something about the MIDI in DIN pins not working and all that. And I don't think the M32 has MIDI, the 5-pin DINs on the back. Most people don't even use that. But yeah. Right. You got Novation SK Mark III, which I think to me is personally the best keyboard out, MIDI keyboard, period. To be honest,
I still have to go with when I had the Novation S keyboard MK3. That was, oh man. Even though I didn't use Ableton, it still worked with everything else beautifully. And then on top of that was another thing. Like, see, when I was looking to the modular stuff, I was like, if I get that keyboard plus my synthesizers, that will link up perfectly with everything because it has CV in and out and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, so it's missing the 5-pin MIDI DIN as the M32. My bad, brother. I was just reading.
Oh, you good. But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, MIDI keyboards really got to go beyond and beyond for me to go excited. That's why I'm still use this Keylab 9049 right here.
Right.
And it's doing what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. MIDI just not. I don't know, but MIDI 2.0 is coming out one day. They announced that, so maybe they'll.
Oh boy, I can't wait to be disappointed.
Yeah, you already know the first products that come out with are gonna be just trash.
Absolutely.
Gonna be fire trash. I need to stop.
Ooh, yeah. Finito Sose. Finito Sose was already in the chat talking about is the OP-1 better than a Kai Fire, or he might have said it's better than a Kai Fire. Yes, the OP-1 is definitely better than a Kai Fire as a MIDI controller.
The Kai Fire is only good if you don't have any other MIDI controllers.
Oh, and then
I mean, you want the nostalgia being like, hey, you know, back in the day, you know, you get older, you be like, yeah, I remember the first MIDI controller FL Studio got. Yeah, I bought it. Yeah,
it was trash.
It was trash. I bought it.
It was trash. I supported it. Now I think they, hey, if anything, Image Line, you know, I support you 100%. I didn't shield. I kept it 1,000, and I wasn't really shitting on you. I shot on the son of a bitch that y'all gave an opportunity to, because he shot on us first for having a genuine opinion about a product and not just like trashing it.
I mean, I didn't hate it, but I just felt like if you already had controllers, it was not worth it, and that's how it was. I mean, if you didn't have none and you wanted to buy your first controller and you use FL Studio primarily and only, get it. There you go. It's perfect for you. But if you already got controllers, just wait. Just wait to see what they got next.
Yeah, God bless your soul if you get that Akai Fire. Don't expect much. Have your expectations really low. Really low.
If you're going with low expectations, like, oh, you know what, it's just gonna be something I'm gonna play around with here and there, you're probably gonna have a ball with it. But if you go in there thinking you're gonna do all,
you probably won't.
I mean, hey, I'm trying to be optimistic. I'm trying to help you. But if you really be like, oh, I'm gonna be cooking up this fire dope with this shit. I'm gonna be doing all this, you know, pew choo choo, turning knobs and hitting buttons and triggering shit. Nah, you better stop. Pause, hold, leave it quick, because you gonna play that thing go. It's gonna do the one little color sweep, and that's all you gonna get. But I mean, it's what it is. Yeah. That fire really broke my heart.
RZA 808, that's Finito Sose. I guess he switched his name or his account. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, I don't know, man. When it comes down to MIDI controllers, I think if you really want something that actually integrates very well with FL Studio, surprisingly, I did Novation. Novation's smaller keyboard. They have it works better with Ableton, obviously, because it has the clip-based pads, but it has a lot of integration with FL Studio that I was very surprised about when I checked it out at Guitar Center today.
Yeah, I saw the MK2 was really good with FL Studio,
like mini key launch or something like that. Key launch, something Novation.
Let's say that,
and then the Launchpad too. The Launchpad actually integrates very well with FL, which I'm
Ableton hit me up and said, "Do you want to try a Launchpad out?" I said, "Yeah, send me one up. I'll try it out." I mean, I never tried one. I never used one. I said, "Yeah, I only have Ableton though." It's like, "Oh, it works for FL Studio just fine." I'm like, oh, "Okay, sit over there." Shit. But yeah, so hey, you know, I would love to see that.
Yeah, but they're. I'm trying to get positive. Keep it positive.
Somebody said, since you hate the FL Fire, let me hold that free FL Studio code. Unfortunately, you can't use the code unless you got the Fire.
Right.
That's the bad thing. That's because you get the Kai Fire edition, and it only works with the Fire plugged up, which I think is just stupid, in my opinion. Like, they should, because most people, some people are going to have FL Studio. They just want to give it away to their friends or whatever. Somebody get it or sell it, whatever. So they made it so like, nah, we ain't selling our shit. You already pirated it for free. You ain't gonna sell this. I see what FL Studio did there.
Yeah,
but it's all good. I mean, it's all good.
I'm definitely selling mine soon. I love the scales. I really do. Yeah. But I'm just so comfortable with playing the keys, one, and two, I'm comfortable with the piano roll, which is by far, but should be the standard for all the AWs.
Like I said, I'm ready to get rid of my MIDI stuff. I'm gonna keep my MIDI drum pad. I like that, but I want to get rid of my MIDI keyboard. Actually, get like the I'm looking to get the Korg Mini Law, the new one, because you can plug it up to the computer and it's a MIDI keyboard too, plus synthesizer. Right. So I'm just tired of MIDI controllers, just straight MIDI controllers. I'm just tired of them. I want something that's more. So that's why I say I'm looking for something that's a MIDI controller and a synthesizer in one. And that's the way I say go.
Word. So I'm going to go ahead and look up something real quick because I wanted to talk about some stuff. You know, chat, feel free to talk, to ask us anything or whatnot, and, you know, we'll get to it. Of course, we are very tentative to our audience on this podcast, so we're not just going to overtalk, and we think that you guys are very important. to the subject. So
yeah, so I'll keep an eye on chat, you know, while doing that, you know. So yeah, leave us the questions like what y'all want to know, anything y'all want to discuss, opinions on anything, you know. We love to talk and chop it up with you guys.
yeah, and we appreciate y'all for tuning in as well.
Oh yeah, on this nice Sunday, you know, y'all could be doing anything else, but y'all came to chill with the homie Av and me. So we do appreciate y'all 100-fold.
Yeah, it's hot. It's hot in the South right now. What we at like 60 something degrees. Where are you at in Carolina?
Boy, it's looking like goddamn. Let's see. I'll tell you right now. Matter of fact, hold on. Get that weather forecast real quick. But well, ain't that best? Like it's about 70. About 70, 65. It's like it's fluctuating between 65, 70. So feel good. Got a little wind breeze. That breeze going out.
So I got asked a question here, and I'm gonna go and pull this up. Remember when we was talking about cameras last week? We was talking about the Canon RP, and is it really that bad?
Yeah,
it is.
It's a good full frame camera for beginners. That's all. I mean, it's not say for beginners.
I can't even co-sign that.
XT30.
Yeah, I have it on the screen right now, but the reason why I can't really co-sign that is this. Okay. So you have a full frame camera that is missing all the stuff that people really want in terms of like 1080p, which I appreciate you for talking about how easy it is to work with 24 frames per second versus 60 frames per second. So I put that in consideration when making a video that didn't even crack 1,000 views. My iPad review. All that motherfucking work I put into that review. As far as editing, research, oh my god, I swear. But a video like the cheating music theory, the melody sauce, which is a dope plugin, by the way.
Everybody got Windows, man. Nobody got Apple. That's why they decided to say nope.
Yo,
it's all good. Hey, just keep them coming though. I enjoyed it. Keep them coming.
But yeah. So, anyways, talking about the Canon RP is definitely a ripoff of the way they did it. They kind of protected stuff. They need not to do that, especially around this time where other cameras are being announced rapidly. This one right in front of us right now, the Fujifilm X-T30. I've never considered buying a camera from Fuji ever because of the price. And look what we have here at the same freaking price point, but it's not full. It's not a full frame, which I don't give a damn about the full frame size. Yeah. Don't care what people say about full frame being better, this, that, and the third. Shallow depth of field. I know how to do math, and you can get shallow depth of field out of anything. It depends on a different amounts of things, and not just because you can't just put it and automatically do that. But anyways, here, this camera is fucking good. One, USB Type-C.
Yeah.
Whoop. So
I want to talk about USB Type-C because I did do some research, Av, and I gotta jab you a little bit.
Bring the fire.
We're gonna say, yeah, I saw that. I saw the preview of the X-T30, but then I was thinking, damn, for a little bit more, you get the X-T3, which is actually a little bit better than that camera, but still at a good price. So Fuji out here slapping people left and right now. You know, Fuji want to look out for.
Yeah. But what did you have to say about USB Type-C?
Okay, you
educate me, my brother.
Okay,
educate me.
Now you remember how we said that? Yeah, because USB Type-C is going to be in the future. That's point blank. Period. There's two generations, Gen 1, Gen 2, blah blah. But you can connect it to Thunderbolt 3. Thunderbolt 3 and USB Type-C take the same connection, but they don't have the same speeds. If you plug a USB Type-C into a Thunderbolt 3, you only get Thunderbolt 3.1 speed. So still 10 gigabits per second.
Yeah. We already established that because we already established that there's the actual read write speeds will not be up because the technology hasn't caught up.
But I asked you, I said, dang, so you plug a USB Type-C into Thunderbolt, you get the same speed? You said, yeah, you get the same speed. I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh, hell no. If we had a replay, I did not co-sign that.
Run the tape. Nah.
I definitely didn't co-sign that.
Hey, I was like, damn, really? So I do my research and I said, wait a minute, no. I said, Av lied to me. I'm gonna go buy me a USB Type-C interface.
Yeah. The Type-C is just Type-C, anyways, is just more consistent, faster in general than Type A. I mean,
God, yeah.
but going through Thunderbolt doesn't mean that you're gonna get like
Yeah.
Thunderbolt speed. Absolutely
Yeah.
not. You know, I
Yeah.
actually had to research myself just to make sure I didn't
Yeah.
sound like a jackass. But if I did say that,
That's cool, man.
I've been misleading.
I
apologize.
We were talking about a lot of stuff going on.
Boom
It's all fun and
shakalaka!
games. You know that. You know, I fuck with you. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get Av extreme. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna jab him. I'm gonna jab him just a little bit now. But yeah, back to what you said about the camera. Hey, come on, y'all gotta admit this is one of the best podcasts out there. We had too much fun.
Yeah, we keeping it we're keeping it at a buck while keeping it as positive as possible, unless the Kai Fires mention.
Oh man.
But anyway, so you know, and for all those who are just wondering, like, why are they talking about cameras on a music production stream?
We love cameras.
Cameras is a part of music production. Like you got to have visuals if you're shooting videos, and your chances of you doing more work with professional artists that you probably worship or whatnot will be raised if you have other skills. So if you have multimedia skills, you're definitely going to be considered more so than a producer that is just opening up FL Studio and then just get their mouse in their hand. Any producer, let me not just throw that shade in, any producer that's just making beats. All right, so anyways, you know, the Fuji camera is coming in pretty hot. I sat there and I saw, of course, K's channel, which is the guy, I don't want to just say the Asian guy, but he is the Asian guy. He's Chinese, by the way, Chinese.
Oh, Kai?
He's my Chai Nigra. But
the dude who sound British?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that shit. He's dope.
Yeah, so, but anyways, you know, I saw his review and then I saw another person's review, and, you know, they was talking about how, you know, the Sony A6400, which is another one that I thought about, has better autofocus than the Fuji, but the Fuji obviously has pretty good autofocus, so you can't be that nitpicky about it if you're going to be in the frame. You know, if you're not going to step out of the frame, then you're fine. Anyways, if you're getting a lot of buffers, I do apologize, you know, if it's buffering up a little bit. I might have to close some windows here. But, so, anyways here, you know, pretty good stuff here. 4K, 30 frames per second. I don't know if that does have crop or not.
Yeah, it's APS-C, so it's got a little crop. I mean, that's Super 35, which is the standard for movie cinema, so cinematic cameras and stuff like that. So,
yeah, so
I mean, you'll be all right. It ain't gonna be that harsh.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, but the price, I know, again, is the reason why I talk about this camera in general is because of the fact that it is $1,300, just like the Canon RP, but the Canon RP doesn't come with any lenses. Of course, one of my other favorite channels is Chelsea and Tony Norsup, and I watched their channel and they was talking about how the Canon camera is a good deal and all that. I was like, dude, you can't jazz your audience. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Exactly. They do that. They do that a lot. I can't watch too many videos. They do that a lot. But they something they good on, but that kind of stuff like, nah, just be real. Just nobody cares.
Keep it 1,000. That camera is not worth buying. For one, that you have to buy more glass. The fact that if you adapt certain EF lenses, you lose even more features. No slow motion of any type. Like, you're better off buying the Canon M50 for $650. You know,
better buying a GoPro at this point.
I
mean, shit. The way camera companies going now, you might well buy GoPro and just call it a day. But GoPro fucking up too. I mean,
yeah, they were supposed to be. I remember they was talking about bankruptcy and all that at one time, and even if they did file for Chapter 11, which I think is the one where you're filing for bankruptcy, but you're just acknowledging that you was broke, but you're not out of here.
Yeah,
I get them Chapter 7 and 11 mixed up.
But back to the old camera thing, like, yeah, man, doing something, anything visual, like Av was saying, if you're doing other stuff besides making beats, it's gonna land you a lot more jobs, a lot more opportunities, and connect with a lot more people. So I mean, I would suggest, like, that's what I do. I mean, not only do I make beats, but I do videos, I shoot music videos, interviews, stuff like that. I'm actually gonna start going around the small businesses in my city and see if they want like promotional stuff for Facebook, Instagram, stuff like that, because that's a big thing now. And
right.
So I mean, and they don't. There's nobody around here to do that, and I have a professional camera. And I ain't say professional, but I got a good camera that can do it all. I
The
had the skills to do it.
GH5 is pretty damn
Yeah,
professional. I mean,
yeah,
there's a lot of
yeah.
channels, a lot of I can't name the actual channels, but half of the people that shoot the documentaries on Discovery use the GH5, despite it not having good autofocus or low lighting is terrible and all that.
Buy lights, learn how to manual focus. You're good to go. But,
Right.
but yeah, I mean, and that's gonna help me, not only make an extra side hustle, but hell, somebody be like, hey, you shoot music videos, shoot, be an artist I work with. They might link me up with somebody, and then it goes from there. So
Absolutely.
stuff happens, man. Stuff happens. I mean, so just having a different hobby, or I can say hobby or side hustle or whatever, hey, it could be good. And it don't have to be video. It can be artwork. You could be a drawer. You can draw your ass off, do album covers, do stuff for people YouTube thumb. I don't know. It's just you gotta just get out there and do stuff, man. Don't single yourself into a little box.
You was on the cusp of a very good point too at that. Like you was talking about, you might as well just buy a GH5. I mean, no, damn. You was talking about buying what was it, the Hero GoPro?
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
At this point, man, like I have been really thinking hard. Like, damn, if I go, because I'm not gonna keep a plethora of cameras at all. I don't care about having several cameras. I know some of the best directors in Atlanta. Thank God. Shout outs to the people that linked me. But they got stuff. We'll rent stuff or whatever. But at the end of the day, you got smartphones that are shooting quality videos at 4K 60 that cameras that you're buying is lacking many of the features. One, you can't make a phone call from your camera, which you really wouldn't want to make a call for your camera. But
the DSLR to your face, you're gonna be looking crazy as fuck.
hey, cuz, I'm shooting this movie, man. Call me back.
Let me put the screen out. We're gonna change the lens. I can't hear you.
But realistically speaking, you can't stream from your camera,
right?
But you can stream from your phone.
Yeah.
I don't know why like camera companies have not thought of just like, hello, like people may want to stream very high quality video from their camera.
It's bad. Most of these cameras got built-in Wi-Fi. They just need to figure out, they need to get the right Wi-Fi to actually transmit the signal to the goddamn computer, and you're good to go.
Right.
Like GH5 got Wi-Fi, but you can't do that, of course. But
the GH5 by a long shot, or Panasonic's period, regardless of the bad autofocus and the low light heat, Micro Four Thirds lens, Micro Four Thirds sensors are terrible. Those people,
man,
but despite that, the app is fantastic. I have a monitor with my phone. Now on top of that, I could transfer files on the fly. Like I can't tell you how many times I have shot clubs, take pictures at clubs in different environments, and somebody else is in there with a professional camera. They got a damn I'm just throwing one out there because I have seen somebody with it, and no beef with Sony. But the Sony A7 III? A7 III, I think it might be. But yeah, I seen him with the A7 III, and he was like, yeah, he's like, oh, he was sitting there kind of lightly joking, like you got a G85. I got a G85 at that. And and then he was like, he was trying to pull up his app. His app was crashing all over, and I've already loaded my stuff to Instagram and done business with people. Like, damn, it's like, oh, you got all your stuff, and I'm already editing photos on my phone, and
there you go. See, so I mean, it's not the size of your camera, how you use it, I guess.
Yeah, great app. Time lapse built in. They just now got time lapse in the A6400.
I got the artist I work with. He bought a A7R3. That's what he bought, and I shot 2 music videos with it. I shot one music video with that, and then one with my GH5. Everybody loved the GH5 video better. So that just goes to show you it's not about the camera or the price or whatever like that. It's how you work the damn thing.
Oh, Jay Beats and Waves was talking about the Samsung Fold. Man, despite the price, which I think the price is justified for it being about almost $2,000 of the Samsung folding phone.
It's 2 phones in one.
It's a phone and a tablet.
Yeah,
basically, just all we need to know about is how quality is the camera, which takes me back again. You have like the iPhone XR, which is the cheapest of the iPhones, out right now. It's supposed to be the minimal. You know, it has the 720 LCD screen and all that, which is not very appealing to most people. But you really can't tell the difference when you're on your phone,
Right.
obviously because of the screen size. But you know, the camera on it is really good, and then it doesn't have telephoto, of course.
Right.
You know, they had to GIMP it somehow in some other way. You know how Apple is about protecting stuff. But you get the A12, which another thing I'm going to talk about because I'm going to do a video on it, is the fact that the A12 processor is ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, you got smartphones that are doing things that you have cameras doing that cost way more. Like, I mean, there's going to be more people that's going to have an iPhone and versus taking pictures with a regular camera. And then on top of that, if you certain places they start acting like dicks when you pull out a professional camera. Oh, you need permission to do this and all that because they're used to having so many people
Offline.
oh, we're reconnected. We're back.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we have a good amount of people too. Hope everybody come back. Come back to us.
All right, let me check things.
Stream died a little bit. Oh crap.
Is it still down?
It's playing now for me.
I'm gonna check
What's that health looking like?
so it's still live. Where like 92% people, I guess people didn't like us talking about the OP-1. I mean, it's facts though. I'm not talking about it in a negative light, as in, oh well, they're fucking garbage. You know,
Right.
not that. Oh, and then on top of that, I think I should close that window. That might help. All right, I'm gonna check the stream real bit.
I'm gonna go through some questions too while you're doing that. See where we start. Where I left
Yeah,
off at.
we're good to go.
Want to look at some of these questions. We got some good questions right now. It look like. Let's see.
Yeah,
What is
so
it? What you like? I wish you could like favor these questions or that people's.
right, see him or pin him.
Yeah, so that way you can come back cool when you want to come back and answer some stuff. Cause see, somebody asked about people are asking what we think about a bunch of products. So let's go through it. Where is it left out? Here we go. Somebody asked about what we think about the Apollo series, the Apollo Twin.
Well, I think you might be more qualified to answer that question.
Cause I had one.
Right.
I think it's a dope. I think it's a dope interface. Like I said, I'm gonna say it's overpriced. They are overpriced. But I mean, if you want to get into like their plugins and all that, you got to go with one of their interfaces. I think it's a good interface, a little bit overpriced in my opinion. And I mean, you don't care about the plugins, go with something else that's Thunderbolt. There's a bunch of other Thunderbolt options out there that are way better. Not way better, but that do just as good as that does, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Not to mention Type C. Here we go talking about Type C again. Type C. You got Type C audio interfaces that are coming in, and then you also have have built-in Type A in it, so that way you can rock with them. And they have about the same amount of options, same like you really can't jazz me with the preamp garbage. Like I think that and I'm not talking about Apollo being garbage, guys. Shout out to Apollo, by the way.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like at this point, you got to have a little bit more for the people that are very savvy with their gear. But I do, think that for what they offer for people that are in the Mac world only exclusively is pretty good. And on top of that, they know if they're making stuff geared towards Mac people, that they're going to buy it at that price. They're already spending good money on it.
Okay, here go another good question. Somebody said, so what's the best budget camera with 1080p or higher? I would say there's two. I think there's two cameras I think are like a good choice to buy that are budget. The Canon M50 is one of them. I think it's a really good choice if you look for budget. $500, 550, you get a lens and the camera.
Damn, $550 where?
Amazon, eBay. I mean,
yeah. Well, probably Amazon and eBay. I can see it going for that.
Yeah. Or the one you got, the G85. That's another good one too. 1080p, 4K, really good. They're both great cameras for like around $500, and you can't go wrong. Just depending you want APS-C or you want Micro Four Thirds, which it don't really matter. Or if you want that really good autofocus or really good 4K. So the Panasonic can have better 4K and everything.
Yeah, better for video, better video encoders in the Panasonics period. But you got the autofocus that you got to worry about. So if you're one of those vloggy type guys that want to walk around and show yourself walking, show your feet walking or your hand opening a door,
Yeah.
then you might want to fucking
Well,
go.
but then no stabilization either. So I mean, you want stabilization? The Panasonic's got that. Your camera got stabilization, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Oh
the
yeah.
whole
So
reason why I was like, oh,
yeah.
I like this G7, but this G85 is only $200 more. And then Black Friday came, good deal. I got a bag. I got a damn SD card. He said, Nuke Swagger said, "What's up with your MacBook Pro?" Hold on. I gotta hit you with the echo too. What's good with the MacBook Pro?
This guy. Oh man.
Let's talk about that, shall we? Well, obviously I returned the MacBook Pro 2018 because one, I bought it the most spec'd out one, but the performance wasn't worth $3,200. I just closed the damn link out for the video, but I guess I'll talk about it more in the video a little later. But preview to some things to come over here on the channel. Let me go ahead and get back over here for a sec. I'm streaming in 1080 on this old raggedy son of a bitch of a computer, but which I'm gonna talk about right now. So my computer right now, not the best benchmarks for what for 2018 2019, but the Asus the G56JK was really good for its time. Single core performance not that great now again, but it was great back in 2015 and 16, which was the most prominent part of my channel, which I'm figuring out how to get that type of audience back again, which I really have because I talk to myself and I'm crazy. But really good Intel i7 4710, so it was pretty old, newish. 47, being in the 4th generation, 7th iteration of that processor, pretty decent. Max frequency clock speed, 3.5 gigahertz, really good and all that. But it has its disadvantages. 4K editing not so fun to do on here. Streaming at a high quality, can't do that, but most people don't do that anyways. Local recording, not bad. I could do local recording 1080. I'm obviously doing it right now. I could stream, so that's not a problem. But looking at my iPad Pro 11 versus my Asus, why on earth is the performance of my iPad Pro 11 much better than my freaking laptop that's in front of me right now?
Man, I mean, it could be a case of times getting better, in the future. But then again, it makes you go like, dang, I have an iPad now that's better than my laptop.
Mind you, 16 gigs of RAM, even though it says like 15,923 megabytes.
Yeah, they don't count like that point something. Weird. They don't do that everything. I hate that. Like you get 16, you actually got 15. That one gigabyte doing something else somewhere. But yeah, it's crazy. It show you the power of portable stuff nowadays. Like portable equipment.
It's
crazy.
Look at this shit, man. Look at this shit. It's the iPad is on this side, so it's everything that's blue is iPad whooping that ass. Single core performance. Oh my god. Memory latency. Okay, I won one right there.
One. Hey, you got what? Real RAM probably or something like that. But yeah, at the same time.
God, multi-core, that shit is crushing it in the HTML5. That's not bad though. I mean,
yeah. but that show you though how
better camera too.
How that show you how technology is coming in advance nowadays. You can get like something like an iPad or iPad Pro or something like that, and have your whole setup right there, and be mobile as hell too. Be even more mobile than a laptop. Because I think you showed you did your video about the iPad Pro. You actually show your keyboard you take with you. You show something else you take with you.
Right.
The Spire.
Right.
So the Spire and the keyboard, and then the iPad. You can fit that in the backpack plus like everything else, and still have more room. It's crazy. It's crazy to see the power and the portability of technology nowadays. Just make you go like, damn, what's the point of a laptop? What's the point?
Well, I mean,
I mean,
that's where
there's a point.
things changed a little bit. It's
Yeah.
like I can't have FL Studio full on here. I can't have Ableton Live full on here.
I mean, unless unless they get their ass together and make a full, they figure out a way to make the full versions of like DAWs for like iPads and tablets stuff. That oh man, they're gonna change the fucking game.
Yeah, I mean, Beatmaker 3 isn't bad at all.
Yeah.
Court Gadgets is not bad at all. What else? Cubasis 2, not bad at all.
Oh, what's that? Like a Cubase version?
Yes, I don't know why but not bad at all. The plugins that come on iOS or AU3, really good. Chord generators, music theory plugins, the fact that I could take this iPad and use it on my PC and a Mac for as a MIDI controller, phenomenal. But again, it's the applications was where the iPad is hurting at. iOS 12 is another thing that you had to consider. If you was just looking at Geekbench scores, you'd be like, "Oh man, well I ain't gonna buy another PC or a MacBook. I'm gonna buy an iPad." It does come with its
Drawbacks. But at the same time, you might find a whole new workflow. If you're deciding to go that route, you don't know what the possibilities can be. Like, I mean, sometimes something new can be something good at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying it's for everybody, but it just goes to show you, like, in a couple more years, man, there's gonna be. I think in a couple more years, man, there's gonna be really no point. For laptops like that, it's getting better and better every single year, month, or whatever. There's always some new technology, new advance. I mean, last week we talked about the iWatch getting MIDI controls. To get a MIDI controller app soon. So I mean, it's like, come on, what the future has so much to show is coming soon. I can't wait for it. No,
there is a lot of promise. There's a lot of promise to the iPad. Like, if you are really worried about like the iPad and its shortcomings when it comes to software, which is not many, if you are somebody that's in the 4K 60 frames per second editing, then you're good. But there's of course the drawback, the fact, and I don't know what the fuck Apple is doing. Please just allow external storage to be hooked straight up to the iPad. It's not gonna really kill. This like, I don't get it with Apple. They really want their money. They want people to spend more money on getting a terabyte hard drive or the 256, which is not bad if you bought the 64 gigabyte version of it. It's not bad. But
still, though, I mean, it's like they say they're doing their usual Apple stuff. I mean, it's just like with Canon and the RP. We talked about Canon and the RP. Apple do the same thing. They do that stupid Apple shit that make you go, "What the hell, Apple? Come on, man! Like, come on! Like, we already gotta spend a penny for you. We gotta spend a pretty penny for your dang products. At least give me this. Don't take like removing headphone jacks and all this kind of stuff." And I mean, Apple,
it's some
man.
fuckboy shit when it comes to Apple. Regardless, even the Apple gang, like the cult following, is getting pissed at the fact that they're being misled here. And I wanted to pull up something because this is some more research I did, and I had a Geekbench score with my MacBook. With the MacBook Pro 15-inch Retina display mid 2015 versus my laptop. But I'm just going to tell you that the MacBook Pro, the 2015, when they was in their prime, the MacBook Pro was the better computer in consideration. So guess what? A lot of people love the MacBook Pro 2015, and they're raising the prices on them because the demand of them some bitches because everybody wants to type A USB and SD cards and don't want to deal with the dongles, is going up in price.
Right, I was gonna buy one on eBay. It was like around $700, but then they're going up just a little bit. And I'm trying to keep.
Yeah, that shit $1,000 now. I can tell you, unless they was trying to jazz you.
I mean, still $1,000, still not bad for MacBook Pro. That's not bad if you think about it. For like a Windows based PC, it's like, what does it have in it? But it had like the top of the line GPU, desktop grade GPU.
Well, I mean, if you're spending $1,100 on the MacBook Pro 2015, you can get like the HP. Well, no, it's not the HP. Is it? It's the Dell XPS. Oh, you can get that with the i7, the recent i7 6-core and 16 gigs of RAM, DDR4. And the biggest thing which kills the MacBook Pros to this very day, even the newest MacBook Pro, is the fact that it has a dedicated GPU which allows you to do video editing. And I know a lot of people say, oh, well, you don't need a dedicated gaming GPU to do music. No, you don't, but you do for video. And you also, if you want to do Z Game editor visualizers, yeah, you definitely need that. So it's going on. Hey, Jim, what's going on, my brother and Miles? Let me read this question real quick, my brother. He said, Miles Prowler said, it's Apple with their typical Apple bullshit that has held back the iPad. And this.
I mean, with the whole, I say what you were just saying, the one thing with the whole storage thing, like, why? That's the. I mean, come on, that's dumb. I mean, people want to edit on the thing. People want to do pictures, all that good stuff. Why not? But hey, it's what it is. I mean, I like Apple.
Shout out to my guy, Accurate Bees.
I can't hear that. I know you hit the air horns probably. I'm mad I can't hear that.
Yeah, he just jumped in. He just got finished streaming, guys. If you haven't checked out Accurate Beast, that is my brother. I know he's my light-skinned brother, and he's Swedish instead of being German. But hey, I love him to death. That is my brother. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, when it comes down to Apple products, you can see that they're purposely gipping certain things, and that kind of pisses me off because the iPad has so much potential, as you can see by the Geekbench marks. Like, what the benchmarks are fantastic.
I mean, yeah, that's how big companies do, man. They don't want you. They want to protect their big products, man. They got to do something. They got to smack and cripple the lower products. They got to kick them in the legs, break their legs. Like, shoot,
because they killed the MacBook Air with the iPad Pro 11. It's like, why get a MacBook Air when you can go ahead and spend, spend the $950, of course, and again, you're gonna want an Apple Pencil that's $130, $1,000, we're in the thousands. Then you want to get the Smartfolio keypad, which is gonna cost you almost $200, depending on if you get the 12.9 or the 11. The 11 is gonna be a little cheaper, but not by much. And then, of course, you gotta have the AirPods, and I want the AirPods.
That's it. I'm just gonna go buy my guy. I'm gonna buy my dang 2015 Apple Pro, MacBook Pro. I'm gonna be happy.
Right.
I'm gonna be straight.
I'm straight getting it. You wanna know why? Why it's a good buy? Again, it's slightly better than what I have right now, by a little bit. That what's in front of me. But I'm on a Mac OS. They have dedicated software that I love. Final Cut Pro X, it's definitely optimized for it. Then you gotta you can look forward to a better optimized version of Ableton Live. I've heard mixed reviews about FL Studio, but Logic Pro X, which is another dedicated Apple software, and it makes the best out of the performance. Then you have if you're trying to do editing as far as like photos, you get Affinity Photo. Another good software. You got to worry about none of that Adobe bullshit subscription stuff. Apple already them.
He keep hitting me with that. I got Adobe subscription. He jabbed me right now.
Well, you smarten up, player. Smarten up, player.
I'm about to leave Adobe behind. Goodbye. Adobe did for last time. I done bought Affinity Photo. I done bought that, and I'm about to get DaVinci Resolve. I'm good. That's all I needed.
Yeah, I have LumaFusion. I like. There's a lot of things that the iPad Pro 11 does right, but those small things that they did wrong, it's like freaking Apple did that on purpose. I mean, the storage thing. Come on, man. Like, for real.
they knew somebody was gonna try it, and they're like, "Nah, we're gonna go ahead and just take that feature out." Because somebody gonna want to do it. That's how it is. Because I think they said they're gonna protect it for like better products coming out soon. But I mean, ain't no telling. But bigger companies always do that. I'm getting blown up with text messages. Like, what do y'all want? Oh,
Accurate B said the iPad is a boring product. Such a boring product line. The iPad Pro, you might be surprised. I think you will like it, Accurate. I think a guy like you, with your talents and all that, you would definitely love what will go on with the form factor of iPad Pro 11. I mean, it is it's a money pit. It's a money pit because you're gonna start buying the apps, but the apps are cheaper than if you was to buy stuff on a PC or for the MacBook, depending on what you buy on the MacBook. But
I mean, music is a money pit anyway. I mean, we all know that. Everybody knows
the dongles too. The dongles suck. I'm not a real fan of the dongles, and they're coming out with a
Oh,
hyper. I forgot the name of the full name, but Hyper Drive, the company, they're coming out with an official iPad Pro 11 dongle instead of you using like the $100 dongle that's meant for the MacBook.
yeah. Yeah, and we got one of them on the other MacBooks. Like it plug into both the USB Type C ports on the side. It gives you regular USB 3 and Thunderbolt and all that. But it's crazy. I'm like, God dang, it's too much.
Yeah, but damn, and but the most phenomenal thing and that you got to take from the iPad Pro 11, which I didn't mention in my review video because it was just too tech. It would be too techy at that time. It was the fact that this is the first time that Apple has put the Bionic chip or whatever, the A12 Bionic chip inside of like something this big, and it actually is doing very well. It's outperforming a lot of their older ones that had Intel, their third-party processors. So the future is very bright for a MacBook, where it might, they have to say like the A13 or something like that. They put that in there, which I'm pretty sure it'll probably maybe be 2020 when they do that. Switch, they say Intel, fuck you. But the future for that is very bright, and then you don't have to worry about things like not updating the OS from High Sierra to Mocave or whatever it's called. I'm not up with the Apple Mojave or whatever the Mojave, I think
Yeah.
is what it's called.
Yeah.
And you having USB issues because a lot of people was like, man, when I updated my OS, I remember people was complaining about their machine not working, like their Apollo Twin is not working. These are pricey things that people use to create music that, was messed up during that update.
That sucks. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, shoot. Let's look
Uh,
at some of the comments
Accurate
right
B
now.
said, I appreciate the iPad Pro, but still, it's just an iPad. I want to see something more similar to OS X to support the Pro software like Logic and Final Cut. Then I'm sold 100%. I totally agree. I think
Mm,
that that's what we was talking about. Like, it's capable. It's quite capable. I kind of question maybe something like one thing I do question about it because things like when I open up different apps and stuff like that, like Beatmaker 3, I can't pull up multi instances of some of the synths that they have, like some of the AU3 plugins. And that's kind of like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, this thing is pretty powerful. And I remember making some pretty intense beats on something like a Celeron processor. Like a cheap ass old school Celeron D processor, HP laptop. I was able to do more, and I was also able to screen record while doing it because I was doing my tutorials and stuff like that early on. In 2015 when I finally figured it out, and it's like it's kind of disappointing. So I definitely agree with Accurate Beast on that, and a lot of the people that's in there.
yeah.
I wish again. That's my main thing. It's like I would love to see Final Cut app for that. I think the Adobe Photoshop when they release the final version of Adobe Photoshop, that's gonna make people want to jump on it if it's good. In the iOS world, even though I think Affinity Photo is what's popping, it's already a good app that's works just like the desktop app.
Right. I bought it at that one time fee, $50. It's really good. It's really powerful. Like it's really powerful. I like it. Hell, I think
You will never get Omnisphere to run on an iPad though,
right.
huh?
Yeah, you can't get Omnisphere run on most
Right,
people's laptops.
right,
Like,
right,
yeah,
right.
hope people open two Omnisphere, their computer crash. Done.
And what really makes me mad about what really makes me mad about Spectre Sonics, and it's not no disrespect to Eric, I love you, my dude, but you can't. They don't allow you to install it more than once. Like I would love to do like if I had like another laptop test things out, like just how many times can I open this up for like benchmark tests and stuff
You,
like that
you
for like
can
YouTube for music
you
producers.
can install it more than once.
uh when I bought the license, it told me one time.
Oh no, you go in there, you got to pay another fee though. You got to pay extra $10, and
Oh,
they give you another code, and you can put that on something else. Yeah,
that's not
I,
bad then.
I,
Oh well.
I did that. I got it on my desktop, but I also got it on the laptop at my other studio that I work out of too. So Yeah, you just pay extra $10, and you gotta do a new challenge code and all that. But they're like, "You sure you're using this legally?" And all that. They do all that kind of stuff. But yeah, you just pay extra $10, and they let you download it again. You gotta download it again because it get like a new code. Now. Yeah, that's the thing about it. You download it again, get a new code, and then you can put it somewhere else. So yeah, you
Shout out
can't
to
do that.
Afro Bear Gaming, by the way.
Yeah, so you can't do that. So that I'm glad they did that, because $500 already a lot for that program. Even though I love it, it's dope. If you can handle it, if you can handle it. But yeah, they better let me put on multiple computers if I paid for it. I'm gonna be mad as hell.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the whole hype wave behind Omnisphere. I don't care what anybody says. I'm well in doubt when it comes to sound design, and there's not much that can't do that Electra X or Electra 2 can do, not if not better in some regards, and still run like I can run like a whole bunch of Electras, and that makes that plugin more efficient to me. I can open it more than once.
Yeah, I think the appeal of it is, like, for me, like I said, before I got it, everybody was using it. Yeah, and everybody was using it before I got it. I was like, I'm gonna get it. I got it at first. I was like, I don't even like this shit. I wasted $500. But then the more I started playing with it, started experimenting, started actually combining different sounds that they give you and all that in it, then I started seeing like, okay, that's why everybody likes it. And that's how it is. But
I do think Falcon is better than Hive. I mean, Falcon. Nope, my bad. I do think Falcon is better than Omnisphere. There's a lot to be said about UVI, and that a lot of people are not giving them a chance. And I do love Hive too.
Damn.
Is the Sector the same as Electra X? No, it's not. But it's pretty good. Just not what I would envision as something I will put above Electra in any regard.
You be doing some crazy stuff. You and Ocean View be doing some crazy shit with fucking Electra X, and maybe go just what the jaw dropping shit.
Yeah. It's our life form. It's our mothership. It's Accurate Beast is wondering what's the big humbuggy about Teenage Engineering. What they did was cancel, and I'm gonna go do a recap because we need to finalize anyways. We've been on for a while. First, damn, I think I already closed it.
What? I'm sorry.
Anyways, Accurate Beats, I'm just gonna go ahead and fill you in because it's not too hard to remember. So Teenage Engineering canceled the 170 or 170 modular, which is the red modular set, and then the smaller version of it. But they are giving people 10% off who had already pre-ordered those versions of them. 10% off for the 500, which is the $500 one, which is the most expensive one, the yellow one. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. A lot of people didn't talk about it. Even I checked out, the homie Simon from Stockholm too, right? Accurate. But yeah, like Simon the Magpie, he spoke on it. Of course, a lot of people didn't like the way he said it. How people just can't take the hard truth, and
it's the internet.
They can't take the us Europeans, we speak hard truth. But anyways, yeah. So Teenage Engineering also doubled down. It's double the price for the OP-1. That was basically the other part of the beginning we was talking about. Yeah, I figured he was from Sweden too. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. Teenage Engineering is one of the companies I really like. For the fact that they're independent, they do really good stuff, very niche things, and they have delivered with the Pocket Operator. I mean, a sampler, sequencer that you can put in your pocket, dope to this day, with a microphone on it that's built to last. Like it's so good thinking about it. But I don't really miss it though.
Yeah, it just sucks the whole modular thing, man. It crushed my heart. I was ready to buy one. Like that's the sad thing about it. But then their price jump on got into OP-1, which sucked so bad. God, it hurt.
Trackstar Media Group says, "What's up with y'all man's whack work beats clickbaiting internet money? What happened?"
He got a video out right now that says how to make internet money, and it got a picture of Nick Mirror and $1 million.
I love my guy.
I don't know what. I ain't seen the video. It just popped up, so I'm about to watch it, but I don't know.
See, the thing is, I'm not even mad at the guy, even though I was tested with the whole how to make a Traptendo beat thing, but the tutorial was good. The beat was fine. The beat was fine.
Let's say when me and Busy, we had our little beef and then we squashing it. I don't know if y'all know, but we made a video a while back where we trolled each other. Now everybody loved both our troll beats. So I mean, he doing his thing, but I mean, you know, I have to see. I don't know if he's trolling again or what. You know, he probably is. You know, Busy would be so. He's a calculated
SEO man.
Yeah,
Just think it's smart, but
he's a very calculated man with his releases and what he does. So I mean, I don't know.
I'm not mad at him for doing what internet money has been doing for forever. I mean, they Metro Boomin on every thumbnail.
Right. I mean,
Metro Boomin on every thumbnail. How to make this beat for and it ended up panning out for him. They ended up making a hit record. You got Nick Mirror. He was nominated. Wasn't he nominated for a Grammy too?
Was he? Oh, damn.
So yeah, that's pretty huge for love him or hate him. I mean that is respectable for me.
I mean, doing this. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't get mad at a man getting money. Like as far as his craft, you can not like the person, you can not like him personally or how he talked or whatever. But the fact that he's grinding and getting money, you can't be mad at that. Because I mean, you don't want nobody hating on you getting money, even though you know hate is always gonna be there. You know, you gotta respect the man. He's doing his thing, getting his money. I can't hate a man for getting money. You know, you gotta feed yourself or your family or your team or whatever some way. So, you know, you're doing he's doing his thing. So it's what it is.
Yeah. You know, so anybody that does that, of course, you know, I've done it. Like I was the 2015, I was like, damn, people are really liking this when I do these type beat tutorials. And then you got the sucker MCs out there that can't think it on their own and they started copying my shit even to word for word verbatim, my tutorials. Shout out to I Am Mongrel. Shout out who else? Paul Allen. Shout out to KBZ. All these other channels that that copied all this shit and got double the views I got.
It would. That's the internet for you. But hey, don't worry. It's gonna be it's gonna be a good year. It's gonna be a good year. 2019 is gonna be a good year.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of blessings. You know, I'm happy. I'm happy for things because you know one thing I will say to anybody. Also, you know. People will definitely hate on you, will say that you ain't good, and then they'll turn around and see what you're doing that is successful, then they'll copy your shit, and then after that, you know, once you are on, they're going to try to work with you. Right. So, you know, that's just how it is, the law of the land. So it's just up to you to make those decisions if you're going to do so, because it is going to happen when you are successful.
Yeah, so the main thing is just keep grinding. Don't stop because of anybody. Because somebody say your beats are whack, or somebody say you can't mix, or you can't sound design, or you use presets, you use loops, or you don't own this or that. Don't let that get to you. Just keep doing what you gotta do. Because when it pans out, watch all their faces, watch all their attitudes change up instantly. Like just like, oh yeah, I remember you. You remember me back in the day. I remember you were like down, you know, coming up, man. I watched you all the way through, man. Let's work together now, bro. I remember, you talking all that shit in my comment section too. I
kind of fucks with like the people that really troll me in the comment section. Some, you know, you could tell it's just genuine love, and then the people that are kind of champion the fuck boys, like they, you know, I notice them. Like if you're messing with somebody that I know I genuinely don't like, and then you know you're trying to mess with me,
Yeah, I mean, but I like people making fun of me and the trolls and all that, but I don't let it get to me like I used to. I mean, when I first started on YouTube, but I used to be heated up in the comment section. Y'all look at some of my old videos from way back in the day. I was, but now I kind of just like, it's what it is, you know, it is what it is. So you gotta learn just to kind of let stuff roll, like brush off your skin and keep going. Because at the end of the day, you know, you might have the next hit or the next heat or the next workflow or something that's gonna change the game, but you never know unless you keep pushing and keep doing what you gotta do and keep grinding. You know?
Absolutely.
You know, hell, shit. I mean, me and Av, we're still growing channels, but yet we're doing a lot of stuff, and I'm pretty sure there's people out there, you know, who don't have a following or whatever, but still doing stuff in the industry too. So I mean, that numbers don't mean everything. It's just your grind, your personality, how you work, your work ethic. That's what really matters, and that's what's gonna help people or make people want to work with you or pick up or link up with you or whatever. That's the main thing. So just keep doing you. That's how I say.
Yeah. Views don't really matter. Like again, like my most successful video last week was 17,000 views on something where I just did a little bullshit tutorial review, but I was really pleased with that product with Melody Sauce by Eva Beat. I thought it was really good, but I didn't think it was gonna get that. It was 17,000 views good all these damn responses good. Was the SEO that sexy to everybody? The title, the thumbnail was pretty shit. I thought the other video, my iPad video was really good. I did a thumbnail. I actually painted the picture and did all kinds of stuff. Color graded the video. 720 views. But hey, I appreciate the 720 views the same as I do the 16,000 views.
Yeah, I'm happy with like 100 views at the end. I don't even care. Give me one view on my video. At least I know somebody took the time to watch my video. At least that's all I care about. At least I know I ain't uploading that. Ain't nobody can fuck about like skip this shit. You know. So I do. We appreciate all you guys no matter what. But in there, I said just keep grinding, man. Just keep doing you. Promise you. You know, if a guy like me can do something, y'all can do something too. I ain't shit.
Right.
I ain't shit.
I ain't shit. And you ain't shit. No, what was Pac? What did Pac say? Damn, the Juice. He said, "You ain't shit, and such he ain't shit, and I ain't shit either. I don't give a fuck about myself."
that's how it is.
And when I found out that you ain't shit,
oh shit! Somebody said OP-1 $600 web. I'm gonna go buy that right now for these.
$600. That shit, yeah, they're bidding on it.
Shit don't work.
Hell yeah.
Got no screen with it.
Shit, I sold my OP-1 for a very decent price. I was shocked. The person was like, "Damn, I gotta have it." I'm like, "Damn, I don't want to sell it."
Yeah, but hey, you know what you got? Let's say shoot. Like I said, I sold my I caught fire too. The Guitar Center with a receipt.
they gave you like $12.
I got that 200 back. Shit.
You returned it.
Boy, I got it. Boy, yeah, I was just making a joke. You know.
Yeah, I'm afraid to sell mine. I probably won't even get like $40 for it.
I mean, hey, and $40 goes something that's gonna be way worth than that. Gonna be better than that. Shoot.
Can't even afford a McChicken off that.
Damn, what kind of McChicken you eating? get the good kind. Get that gourmet chicken.
Damn. The OP-1 Canadian dollars 18,000. I mean 1,800. Ooh.
What is that?
Ooh, you don't need it, bruh. You don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need it. Let me see here. I guess we'll answer like one more question. Just because the MIDI keyboard does not produce any output, when you plug your machine in MIDI keyboard to your computer, FL Studio should recognize your hardware. Well, the machine, there's templates all around that actually work better. The machine that helps the Machine Mark III work better with FL Studio than the Kai Fire. And I'm not even just saying that just cause. It's just fact. I've seen videos. I know a lot of people are mad at VIP. I forget what's his channel, VIP something, but I mean, he makes those templates, you know. I mean, you got to make a living somehow, but
right.
Yeah, I seen it. It works very good. My chat don't scream my brother out of here. Freaking Accurate Beats like, oh, somebody hating Av ain't addressed him. Fuck him. He closed his chat.
Oh, somebody. Oh, dang.
My brother and shit. Y'all picking on my brother. I saw that message. No.
Well. Yeah, I guess it's about time to jet on out. We've been here for an hour. Good, it's good. We had a good comment. Any last thing? Any last questions, people?
Yeah, because I'm darn sure about to give me a McChicken.
But my day, I think today my girl over here sent me pictures of this new house she wants to get.
Oh, so I say she sent you some news. I caught the tail end of that one. My air horn went away.
My nigga, yeah. She over here sent me pictures of the new house she want to get, and I gotta go in there talk to her about. No, not yet. But I mean, it was dope.
Oh, Nuke Swagger said, "What do you think about reverse VST on Plugin Boutique?"
I mean, $10 for a plugin that does reverse and does. I heard it does it really well too. I've heard it does it like
better than FL Studio's reverse option.
Yes, it has like it's really good at reversing. Like it's pretty clean. But then again, it's like, you know, why don't you just reverse the audio yourself? You know.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. But then it has different time signatures and stuff like that too. Mm-hmm. So that can kind of play a role into how good it works. But then again, I don't know. So yeah, I have to try it out. I have to just get it tried out.
Right. I think I got it, but then I didn't do a review on it. And that was one of my things I should have did a review on. Oh, well, Accurate Beats is still here. I appreciate that, Accurate. You know, I just had to, I had to clarify. Somebody was on my brother's back. I had to have your back.
Better option is Rev from Output. Output makes some good stuff.
But Rev is actual. It's just a reverse like library, like a library of reverse sounds.
Oh, okay. I thought, so it's not actually a plugin. Oh, damn, that sucks then. Yeah, it is because I think the guy who made Reverse also made some called Slow Mo, which basically
it's the same guy. It's Initial Audio that did Sector and all that. That's the homie. He's from Germany.
It's cool. It's cool as fuck. But I mean, I like Halftime by Cable Guy. I love Cable Guy stuff. I like that. But you know, everybody keep clowning me about using Halftime. Like I just use FL Studio.
Man, please no, because Halftime is actually better than Half Speed. Way better by a long shot.
Exactly. I'm like, y'all just gotta get it. Y'all just want to spend that $10 to get it.
Exhale is good. Anything by Output in a nutshell there is very good. Like I had a choice between buying Exhale and Exhale or Reverse or Rev, and I chose Exhale.
I didn't do a video on. I got Exhale too. I haven't done a video on it yet.
And I bought the vocal one. I can't remember what the vocal one was. I thought Exhale is the vocal one. Duh.
Yeah.
He's on fire.
I know. I also got Movement by them. I want to try that out. I got that free when I got my Quantum. I heard that. I haven't tried it out yet, so I'm guessing I want to try that out. See how that works.
Yeah, I had a little bit of a beef with them when they released what was their first plugin, and it had a Trojan virus in it. I was like, what the hell? I was like, I bought this from you guys, and this. I was a little upset, but you know, we talked about it a while ago. But I'm gonna talk to them again about a few things that they have. I just don't have any hard drive space. I don't even know why I mentioned that.
Because that ain't shit. I mean, they Exhale took up like so many gigs. I'm like, god damn, and I already taking up half my damn hard drive with damn Omnisphere.
Right. That I have Omnisphere on my secondary, and when you do video editing and all that, man, that shit whoa, I sound like I'm sucking dick. But but anyways, we gotta be out of here, fellas. We just gonna leave it on there. No, I appreciate everybody for joining us, man. It's been an hour and 26 minutes. What the hell? Virus. I just said something.
Boy, you better get that torrent, boy. And over there torrent and stuff, y'all get them.
No, it just said I need to. I got a summary. That's why we had to slow down. It's because it chose to do the damn virus scan in between the damn stream.
That new update shit, man, it's killing me with Windows. But shoot, I guess we gotta end it that on that.
But anyways, guys, I don't know when Ableton's gonna have another sale. They're very funny about those sales, anyways. But they better get with freaking Splice.
Quick.
That's the yes.
Every company need to get with Splice on that note.
I think FL's already there.
What? Well, there you go. Now there should be y'all better go.
No excuses.
Delete your dang torrent. Your torrent version of FL. Get your name at the top corner so everybody can see it. You know, shit.
His laptop has Hep C.
Anyways,
I love this chat.
I love this chat. Y'all gangster. All right, y'all bees. This boy different.
All right, podcast outro. Later, guys.